This is how it is going to go. We are going to have 7 days straight where we have picks that you can make with your chance to be BetTV's Betting Extraordinaire for a chance to win $25,000. If you get the first 3 questions right over the course of 3 days, you're going to win $250. If you get to day 5, you're going to win $2,500. And if you get through day 7, a week straight of correct picks, we're going to give you $25,000. No joke.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire. It is day 1. We had our lone caller, Jim, from Philly over the weekend. Day 3 playing for at least $250, a chance at $25,000. Lost. We actually gave him the Eagles game. He had a chance to take a winner there. And here we are. It's day 1. We're taking all of your calls. Everyone has a chance. Carlos almost did it. He was one question away from winning $25,000 just a week ago. So here we are. This is how we're doing it. I used to do trivia to start. I didn't care about doing trivia anymore. I ran out of trivia questions, honestly. It's rock, paper, scissors. If you guys push or beat me in rock, paper, scissors, you make it through to day 1, and you're an official contestant for this next round. We have a bunch of callers that are calling in. I know we started a little late. We ran over. We had a bunch of callers talking over the weekend and the new set of games for Last Word Cheetah, but we're good to go. Quan, let's start putting them through, and we'll play this weird version of rock, paper, scissors where I write it on a piece of paper. Who do we got first? Okay, Ty, thanks for holding, man. We are up. I am writing down right now the answer. Go for it. What are you going to go with?
Scissors.
Boom. That is through. I wrote down scissors, so it's a W for you. And the Betting Extraordinaire question, which I believe, Quan, did you get the graphic up? Or is the typo there? We got the typo version. It's okay. Which bet wins tonight? Over or under the 51.5? Raiders, Chargers, 3. Now, people are probably wondering, what happens if it lands exactly 3? Most key number in football. It's the NFL. There's going to be a good amount of time this lands exactly Chargers by 3. That's a win. So if you want to take the shot, if you don't like the over or under anyway, you can take the +3, the -3, and if it pushes and lands 3, you'll be through to day 2.
Sounds good. I'm going Raiders +3, please.
Cool. There you go. So it's basically Raiders +3.5 and Chargers -2.5. What? Right, what? Oh. Okay. All right. We can do this. Ty, you got all the calls. We can do this. Ty, Raiders. Cool. All right. Thanks, man. Good luck. Hopefully we're talking to you tomorrow. See ya. All right, Tom. I got my answer down. Rock, paper, scissors. Tell us what you're going with.
You got to go with the paper.
Wow, another push. So that's through. Paper gets the W for you. And what are you going to go with? Are you going to go over, under 51.5, or are you going to take Raiders or Chargers?
Give me the home team.
Did you do this in your call? No, you did Georgia. That's what it was. Never mind. So why Chargers?
That man told me if you ever in doubt, just take the team on the bottom.
Who told you that?
My old man.
Oh, your old man. Got it. That was probably wise. Back in the day before like anyone was good at this and analytics were a thing, but like 15 years ago, you could still just blindly bet home dogs of the NFL and print money. There was that many people that didn't recognize that was it. Now it's not the case, but he was probably right for a long time. Not sure it portrays itself in 2021.
And all started, he would pay the stewardess out in Vegas to give him the papers from all the flights coming in and go through it all. The local papers from different towns
was he betting for real or just got way into it?
Oh, yeah, no, he was betting for real. You probably played cards with one of his friends before I know of him. We'll talk about it more later, not on
okay.
the
air. Yeah. You can send me a DM. Cool, man. We'll lock you in for Chargers. Good luck.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
All right, man. Peace.
Who do we got next, Quan? All right, Andrew. Welcome to the show. I already put down my answer for rock, paper, scissors, so hit us with yours and see if you can play. He hung up. That was probably an accident, and I feel bad because now he's going to have to wait in line. Can you put him right through? Okay, you're on, Andrew. We got you. What are you going to roll with?
Oh,
What's up, guys? I'm going to go. Do you have your answer written down?
Yep, you're good to go.
Okay, I'm going to go with scissors.
Damn. It had a bad omen from the start with the hang up and disconnect. I went rock, so that's an L. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Andrew. We'll be back later this week, I imagine.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
See ya. Quad's smiling.
You're so remorseful when they lose.
I am until last time we did this, and I was winning so many that I got into it, and I was like, all right, now I'm going to try to beat everyone. Usually I feel bad, though.
Yeah.
His phone line drops. It was a bad sign the whole way. All right.
Carlos.
All right, Carlos. Hold on 1 second. I need to...
Mr. Rock, Paper, Scissors
All right.
over here.
Well, that's obviously what it's called. What are you going to go with, Carlos?
Obviously, Quan, it's rock, paper, scissors. But I'm going with paper.
I went with scissors, Carlos. Just not your weekend. We'll leave it at that. I got you.
It's not.
You're not at the table, Carlos.
I feel bad for other people more than Carlos because, I don't know, we've given Carlos money in the past. He had the $2,500 win already. But I don't think he won last day one either. I think he lost in rock, paper, scissors twice in a row now. So next time, you're due. We'll leave it at that.
We had two
Exactly, I'm
dear
due.
dudes this weekend, and they both lost.
Thanks,
Carlos
guys.
and I forgot who it was in the notebook that said it.
Look, if Carlos says anything is due or hot, just fade the shit out of it, okay? That's law now here, Last Word Cheater, or Who Wants to Be Betting Extraordinaire. Who's up
We
next?
got Joey.
All right, Joey. I just wrote down my answer. We're ready for yours. Rock, paper, or scissors?
Go with paper.
Push. I did go paper myself. That is a W. This is Joey, right? I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was writing down your name. What are you going to roll with? You got over or under the 51.5, or you can take Raiders, Chargers, plus -3.
I know mathematically the spread is probably the right thing to do, but I want to go under 51.5.
Under it is 51.5. So look, you're right if you assume no edge on the total, but I imagine if you think there's an edge on the total, then you prefer it. But if you're flipping a coin anyway, for people that are up next, they probably should go with the push chances on the 3. But if you like under, we'll roll with it. Any reason? You have like 20, 30 seconds on it?
I just really think the Raiders are going to try to run the ball, kind of similar to how Dallas played against the Chargers.
Which was actually right after Dallas threw 70 times against the Bucs. So it was like the opposite.
Exactly.
That's
and
interesting.
Derek Carr is due for a regression game. Like all these overtime.
Hammer the
games,
car
Raiders
overs.
are-
He just Carlos
We
Derek
just
Carr.
said it, Joey. Come on.
It's all right. I mean, my NFL picks this season are fire. I'm like 75% win percentage. So
wow, confidence.
I got to get college in there though. So I'll get my college picks up to par.
Beautiful.
But
we will get you there
going
in college.
under.
You're in with the under 51.5. We'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, who's up next, Quan? All right, Hunter. We got rock, paper, or scissors. Give us your answer, and I'll let you know if you're through.
Give me rock.
Push. You're through. I went with rock. All 4. No one's actually beat me yet, Quan. All 4 people that got through at a 6 pushed my exact thing. I beat Carlos. I'm actually 2-0-4. No one's beat me in rock, paper, scissors today. And you wanted to play me in best of 7. Anyways, let's move on to the point of the show.
You're going to blow your load today.
I mean, it's hard to take 20 calls and not lose a rock, paper, scissors, but I mean, I'm undefeated through 6. All right, you still get through, though, on the push. Are you going to go over under the 51.5 or take the Raiders, Chargers at 3?
I'm gonna take the Chargers with 3.
All right, we'll lock you in there. This was Hunter, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. I'm writing down for Quan to save him some energy. So we got you Raiders plus the 3. Good luck tonight, man. Hopefully we're talking to you tomorrow.
No. Chargers -3. My bad. Chargers -3.
Ooh. Did he say Raiders before, or did I mess that up?
No, I said Chargers, but I said with the 3. We both messed up. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get the Chargers.
No, I'm glad I repeat it just to be sure, but you're good. Chargers it is.
All right, man.
Take
All right,
it easy.
cool.
Later. All right, I'm writing it down right now. All right, Jamie, you're good. Give us rock, paper, or scissors when you're ready.
All right, give me rock.
Ooh, finally, someone got me. You're right. I jinxed it. You're through. I went with scissors. Rock's a W.
You took too long to write it down.
Did I?
He's watching.
No, but it's on.
Well,
it's on delay on the stream.
I was
going
gonna
to
say rock anyways.
Yeah.
I was gonna say rock anyways, but when you took that long to write it down, I felt even better about it.
Your odds probably did go up a little bit. Maybe I just got to write down the initial now. I did do that actually last week. If you look at the other page.
I'm giving away my edge.
Yeah. Sorry, man. You shouldn't have said anything. Anyways, go for it.
Yeah, that's on me.
Over under the 51.5.
All right, give me.
Or the 3.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. I have no idea on NFL. I'll take the Chargers. I'll follow Tom Davis.
All right. That's what I would pick. I know I like to go over it at the end, but there's a ton of people still lined up. I think Chargers. The push out's on a 3, plus I think it's a little bit low anyway. I think D's the best option. So we'll lock you in. Hopefully talking to you tomorrow.
Cool. Yep, see you guys.
Sorry, I'm taking a long time to write this down on purpose to make you think that I wrote scissors. What are you going to roll with? It's down. I'm good to go.
Give me scissors.
You got me. I went with paper. So that's a W. Well done. And what are you going to roll with for the Monday Night Football game tonight?
Yeah, just Chargers.
All right, so you kind of cut out. It's all good. You can let him go, Quan. But I heard Chargers, so I think we're good. If it's not Chargers, DM me, but I'm pretty sure. Are you there, Sarab? Can you hear me?
Yes, no, we're good with the Chargers. I had no idea, so I picked the Chargers.
Nice. No, you just cut out for a few seconds. We got you there. Cool. We'll lock you in with the Chargers, man. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
See ya. I wonder if Sarab's just waiting for the NBA to start firing first quarters. He's just like, Tom Davis, you had your months. NBA starting soon. First quarters are back. All right, who's up next? I forgot already. Nick. All right, let me write something down. It's going to be a long one, so it might be scissors. All right, what are you going to roll with?
All right, you haven't deviated from your pattern yet. I think you went with rock, so I will say paper.
Hey, someone caught on. It only took 10 of them. Well done. All right. That's a W. You pushed.
What are you picking?
I just went scissors, paper, rock every time. Sometimes I do, like that other time I always picked what the color before went with. Yeah. And then this time I was like, I'm just going to do the same order and see if anyone catches on.
Need an edge.
Nick's thinking sharply today. Let's see if he can pick the winner for the Monday night game. Total or side? What are you going to roll with?
Well, I haven't been so sharp on day one since I'm 0 for 6, and so I'm going to apologize in advance to anybody who's taken Chargers so far because I am taking Chargers.
All right. Well, Carlos would say, actually, I won't say it. I don't want to just jinx it out into the universe, but I think it's the best pick, so I'm rooting for you. Good luck, Nick. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one, guys.
So who's up next?
We got Evan.
All right, so Evan is up next. Welcome to the show. Now the question is, do I stick to the pattern? And if so, now that Nick called it out, does Evan even remember what the pattern was? And will he be able to get this? I'm not going to say, but I am going to say my answer is down. So we are ready when you are to make a pick.
I'm going to go with scissors.
It is scissors. I kept the same order. I don't know if I'll keep it next time or not, but that is a W. All right.
It also opened up the possibility that if you went paper after him, I would won that. So
that's true. You got the double winner.
You revealed
there,
the source too soon.
What are you gonna roll with for the NFL? Over, under, or the side?
I'm going with the shootout tonight. Give me over 51.5.
Ooh, all right. You know what this means now, Quan? We're gonna have winners no matter what. That was the only one that hadn't been picked yet. Over the 51.5. Any reasoning? Why shootout?
It's Monday Night Football. I want to see some entertainment tonight.
All right. I like it. I respect it. We'll lock you in. Good luck. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, man. Have a good day.
Juan, that was Evan, right? Okay, just making sure I had the name right. All right, Vig B. I've been doing the same order every time. Nick called me out on it 2 callers ago. I'm not sure if I'm doing the same thing or not this time, but if you caught on, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What are you going to roll with?
Paper.
Did you know the paper was supposed to be next?
I did not.
Oh, all right. Well, you got it. It was paper, and I'm staying true to the order, at least so far.
All right.
That's a W. You are through. You're at work. I'll let you hurry. Are you going over, under, or are you taking the Raiders or Chargers?
I just looked on scores and odds, and the total is going up. 52 on there, so I'm going to go over to 51.5 and steal that hook.
There are a few 52s on the board. I noticed that as well. Reading the market a little bit. We'll lock you in. Over, man. Good luck. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you now.
Peace. Who's up next? Shane? Oh, Shank. Nice.
Yo.
All right. Yeah, it's been a while. Welcome back. I'm going to write down rock, paper, or scissors. It is done. You are good to go. What are you going to go with?
I think I'm supposed to throw paper.
That was last time. If you're going with the
I
same
thought you
order.
threw paper. Yeah, so it should be scissors, paper, rock, right? So I'm supposed to go paper, so I'm going to go paper.
To beat my rock?
Yeah, to beat your rock.
Okay. You're correct. I finally deviated, though. So now your chances of winning are only 50-50. But I went with two papers in a row, so you're through. You got the push. You are through.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
What are you going to roll with for the NFL game?
I heard the caller before that says he's never won on the 0 for 6, but I'm going to stick with him, so I'm going to go Chargers too.
I love it. You guys got to team up. It's the Chargers. I think that's the best play. It's just got to be. Look, they're winning by 3. Like games land 3 frequently enough, let alone ones that are aligned at 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a good extra EV your way. So we'll lock you in there and talk to you tomorrow.
Cool. Thanks, man. All right.
Yeah. Patrick, what's up, man? Welcome back.
Hey, Preston.
I'm not sure if you've been paying attention to orders of anything. I got.
You know what?
I was exposed, so it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm veering a different path. I already wrote down my answer, so whenever you're ready.
I always go rock. I'm going to stay with rock.
Do you always go rock?
I do. Every single time, I think.
Is there a reason?
Well, I don't want to deviate from my answer.
Is this something that's
there's
consistent?
no pattern in this, so.
No, there isn't. But is there a reason that
I've always gone rock.
I know it's like people that flip a coin. They're like, oh, like tails never fails. They always pick tails. I've always been intrigued why people like only go with one.
I mean, I don't think there's any psychological reason I'm doing it. I don't know. I mean, I'm just consistent with my rock, paper, scissors rationale.
So the fact that I'm talking to you this long, you probably think that you made it through, but you actually didn't. I was just really intrigued that he went with rock every time. I didn't know. I went paper. I did 3 straight papers.
2 the last time with rock. God dang it. Okay.
Maybe it's time to change.
Right,
now I know when Patrick's on. You can't do rock.
Well, yeah. See, now you're in my head now. So.
Next time you call, Kwan's going to say Patrick is up, and I'm going to write down paper, and we'll see if you actually go with rock or not.
Okay, well we'll go mano a mano with these mind games then.
Yeah, plus Cardinals, Dodgers. All right, we'll talk to you later, Patrick. Take it easy.
Fire the ticket, Patrick. Let's get out here.
It's only a few clicks away.
You got Alex from Ohio.
What's up, Alex? You're on the show. I'm going to go ahead and write down an answer. Give me a few seconds. It's the longest answer. The one with the most letters is the one I might be writing down. All right, you're good to go. What are you going to roll with?
I'm going to roll with scissors.
Winner. I did paper. I won 4 straight papers. So you are through. And, yeah, just got to pick the NFL game tonight. You going to go with the total or the side?
I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Beautiful. I think that's the best option. And we'll lock you in. Good luck tonight, and hopefully we're talking to you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to write down the name. Who was that? It was Alex, right? I knew it was an A. Thank you. Beautiful. We're good. Who's up next?
Nobody as of right now.
Okay. Cool. Well, technically the show, we got 2 more minutes. You guys know why I think it's Chargers. Quan, it is Monday Night Football. I'm not sure if you broke this down on the Quan show over the weekend. Anything on this game for you? Any thoughts?
I think I'm taking over 51.5. The Raiders have been putting up points. Chargers, I love Justin Herbert. He's like
Like
he's a dog.
What kind of love are we talking?
Like he's a dog. Like his game.
Okay.
Not man on man love.
Nothing. Not there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
We were watching Seinfeld actually before. One of the episodes is not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing's wrong with that. It's a football related only crush.
I love Herbert too.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually surprised at how well Derek Carr's playing. Like he's throwing the ball well, and they're putting him in like good positions to get one-on-one coverage and just throw the hell out of a 50-50 ball.
you know who I think is underrated still, even though he's like the second highest fantasy tight end is Waller. He's like insanely just impactful on the field. You have to double him pretty frequently, and he still gets open most of the time. And then Ruggs, man. Ruggs, I think, is legit. He's just so speedy and just like does the Tyreek Hill thing for that offense that just opens it all up. Having those two guys with Derek Carr. Imagine if they can hold on to those two when they get like a franchise-changing QB eventually post-Carr. There's some real upside for Vegas. All right, who's up? We got one more caller. Cool. Jim, you made it just in time. Let me write down an answer real quick, and then we'll take yours. All right, we are good. What are you going to roll with?
Scissors.
Winner. I did 5 papers to end it. Well done. Who are you going to go with tonight for Monday Night Football? Total or side?
I didn't see the line on the screen. What is the line?
51.5 for the total, and then Raiders +3, Chargers -3.
I'll take the Raiders.
Interesting. All right. You're not the only one. There was one other person that went Raiders to start. It was Ty. A bunch of Chargers, 1 under and 2 overs. But, yeah, it might just be you and Ty. I think it was similar on the last run of Betting Extraordinaire where you were basically solo after day 1. So going with the contrarian pick. We'll see, bud. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks.
Plus, Quan said he likes the over, so
Yeah, I've been thinking about
B's the
do
banger.
you think like, or what's the percentage of people do you think that like watch Last Word Cheetah and be like quant fade immediately?
Well, I don't think you talked about it on Last Word Cheetah. You didn't.
Well, no, just like anytime I say something, period.
Oh, well, I try to remind everyone. I mean, what's the thing? What do I say every Friday when the show ends? I like literally have ended the last 2 weeks. Remember to fade Quan on Sunday, and that's how we wrap. Look, it's just fact. And then we get in here Monday, and he's like, "Worst 3 days of my life."
Of my life, I'm getting
Fade.
better. Like talking about it, and like I feel like I understand it a lot better compared to June, obviously. But like the last few weeks, I've been watching college football and like paying attention to your plays a lot more. So things are starting to turn full circle. I think
You did have a winning NFL week a week ago.
Yeah.
So you're like 1-3 as far as profiting or not. At least you're not over.
that would be bad.
Have you looked at the NFL card at all this week?
I looked ahead. I
Yeah.
looked at the games and I started picking stuff out to research.
Anything that stood out? We'll wrap up in a second. I'm just curious. Titans was the only thing that was like 3.5 is too low. Just gotta play them.
I looked at I feel like I looked at something in college, but I was searching MLB last week. I'm everywhere now, man. If I can figure out like an edge,
Like looking at World Series futures.
I saw somebody tweeted the prices, and I started looking. And then last week when I mentioned the NBA stuff, that's when I started looking at
It's kind of crazy. You can still get 7.5 to 1 on the Giants, who just won 107 games, who don't have to play in a wild card game to win the World Series. Meanwhile, the Dodgers, who have to win a game on Wednesday just to get into the playoff, are like 4 to 1, 3.5 to 1 range.
Who are you taking?
I didn't run my baseball model this season at all,
There you go.
so I have nothing like mathematically that I would back confidently, and I've obviously
Dodgers.
told people about that all summer. I think if I was to guess, the reason I kind of even brought it up to begin with, I liked the music though. It was putting pressure on me. You want to add it back? Thank you. So if I were to assess the situation It was early on. It was like, wow, how do the Giants keep winning this many games? There it is. Okay. You faked me out with the other music. Made me think it was the right one, so I started again.
Fade it out.
Be like, wow, this pause is way too awkward. Anyway. So we talked about it like after a month and a half. Wow, the Giants, like, regression's going to happen. Then we revisited it, though, and I did like a whole 20-minute segment on, like, this is why the Giants' numbers 3 months in now at this point, like, their underlying numbers say they are like a top 5 team in baseball. They've gotten even better since. But everyone's talking about how, like, no one knows who the Giants players are. They keep winning somehow. That's all anyone talks about now. And literally, they're priced in the market. The best team in baseball this year, at least arguably, is 7.5 to 1. And the team that has to win a wild card game at, like, a implied win probability of, like, 66% tomorrow is plus 350. Or 4 to 1's, like, the best price, one spot.
This is the third time you said that. The second time, I was like, man, I should really look at a Giants player. So he asked it again.
And you still can't name more than 2. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And here, the point of this is, like, when you're betting markets at all, any league, any sport, any level, like, you're trying to, theoretically, you're just like buying low and selling high from a market perspective, price perspective. But the perspective and the price is influenced a lot by what's happening in the world. And the perception early was the Giants stink. They're going to regress. They never did. People are like, they're still not that good. Like, the Dodgers obviously are better. Like, the Dodgers are better. They're going to be favorites if they meet in a series. But are the Giants that overlooked that they need to be 8 to 1? Excuse me, plus 750 when the Dodgers are plus 350 to plus 400. I think that's too severe. I think they should be crunched a little bit more. My guess, again, without running my model this year. That's my assumption, is that there's value on Giants at 7.5 to 1. Again, they still have to beat another team, and then they have to win the World Series. But 7.5 to 1 on the team that had the best record in baseball. My also assumption, you could go back and look historically. There's probably not too many teams in the history of the league that won 107 games, and we're still 7.5 to 1 as the best seed with home field. Like, I could look at that. I can find out. And we'll follow up tomorrow. But yeah, I think it's the Giants is like this weirdly undervalued team now from a price perspective. So we'll wrap with that. Quan, by tomorrow you can look up a couple names and see if you can relay them to anybody. You're going to study tonight and you'll still forget them.
They'll forget them.
All right. That's Who Wants to Be Betting Extraordinaire. Little tangent with some baseball. But look, it's playoff time. Starts tomorrow. Yankees, Red Sox, then Dodgers, Cardinals. Patrick will be flying in for the game. If he flies in early enough, we'll have him sit here in studio Wednesday. But that's that. We'll be back tomorrow. Last Word Cheetah, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on Bets TV.